Is anyone scared of trying something and not working out and failing? The worst action you can take is no action, right? It's just like standing still. I've always seen it as the biggest risk isn't that something doesn't work out, because nothing works out as planned. The best things ever. We did not see this trip coming. The fact that we are here with 30, 40, 50 people, even though we dreamed about the trip 10 years ago when Live Your Legend didn't exist. But like here we are, we could have never planned that, but it's here. The worst case is not that you try something that doesn't work. The worst case is that you wish you would have done something differently when you look back in a year, 5 years, 10 years. Like being regretful of how you lived, I see no bigger risk, and you guarantee that risk is going to come true if you don't make progress towards what you care about. And what's beautiful about failure is that you can't fail unless you give up. I remember when I was first getting started, I was a few years into it, no one had paid attention to our stuff. We had no followers really anywhere, but I believed in something. I was trying to help people. I was having lunch with them, sharing like ideas on how to change your job and things like that. It started to grow, but as it did, I talked to one of my mentors and I said, she's like, Scott, do you know what your biggest risk is right now? I'm like, oh, I don't have a clue. There's so many things I'm scared about. Like, I don't know what's gonna work, what's not. I'm really like kind of lost, and like there's all this competition, all this stuff. She's like, the biggest risk is you give up. If you give up, you guarantee that you're going to fail. She's like, almost everyone I know who doesn't make it to where they want to go, it's because for whatever reason they convince themselves they should stop. It's not because someone ran them out of business or because the bank pulled their loan. Like, sure, that stuff can happen, but the highest odds that it doesn't work out is because you tell yourself you should stop doing it. So as long as it matters to you, you have to just keep convinced that there's one little step you can take to make progress, and keep showing up to a group like this, and the odds become much higher.